Hello everyone, and welcome to the Super Mario 64 TAS Competition 2019 Task 2. Those of you that don't know, this is a tool-assisted speedrun competition where the goals are given out beforehand, and people use save states, emulators, frame advance, memory watch, and all sorts of other tools to try to create the fastest run possible. The run for this run was in Tiny Huge Island. Start using the modified Piranha Plant warp, which you can see right here. Break all 4 custom wing cap blocks, which you can see right here, 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 and here, and end by entering a custom placed pipe, which you can see here, here, and here. Those are all the tasks for this task. There was a couple rules to prevent cheese, to prevent easy wins for people kind of breaking the spirit of the competition. A couple rules. You may not backwards long jump. You may not interact with any enemies. You may not break a wing cap box or use the wing cap before timing starts. You can't re-enter the warp, and you cannot break any cork boxes before time starts. Timing starts when the stage is visible after warping, and ends when the screen goes fully black after Mario enters a pipe. They had 2 weeks to do this task. I am very excited to see all of these 32 entries. That's right, a total of 32 entries this task, which is a heck of a lot. We're going to be watching all of them today. Also, I should mention there were no DQs. Every single person that submitted will be shown off and did actually make it into the competition. Without further ado, let's get started. Starting off, unfortunately, in last place. Better luck next time is Guy Clicking with a time of 38.25. Let's load up their run, shall we? Congratulations to Guy Clicking for being the first person shown off in this task competition today. Description: this is a very normal task. This warp has been modified to go right here. Love this camera work. Really shows off just how crazy you can task Mario 64. Breaks the first block. Thanks for doing this, Guy Clicking. Really a great first impression. Use the wing cap to actually fly around and break the second block. Gets the wing cap there as well. Oh man, this is just a great task to look at. Very easy to tell what exactly is going on, if I do say so myself. Oh, gets the third wing cap. Only needs one more, I believe. Breaks it from all the way up there. Now only needs to enter a custom placed pipe, which he does right here by jumping into it, and that is over. Oh man, let's pause that one. No more camera manipulation for me. Great job to Guy Clicking. Next time, I'd recommend not doing so much camera work and focusing a little bit more on the run. Oh man. Either way, great job. Congratulations on the 32nd place. Next up, in 31st place, with a time of 33.20, it is EBM 9000, with I believe their very first entry into this competition. Congratulations to EBM for a over 5-second time cut. Let's load up their run. Oops. There we go. Starts off by going into the warp. Long jumps over here to around the back for the first wing cap box, breaks it with the help of a ground pound. Long jumps, needs to make it to the one in the center on the little mini island. Jumps, breaks it, gets a triple jump with the help of the wing cap in that box. Flies around a little bit slowly. Don't worry, these tasks will get faster as time goes on. Uses the triple jump and uses the slope to actually cancel the triple jump to be able to get to the wing cap all the way on the top of the mountain. Falls all the way down, unfortunately misses it with that ground pound, then breaks the last wing cap box and just jumps and ground pounds in at the very end. Ground pounds in at the very end. Congratulations to EBM 9000 for getting 31st place in this competition. Oh no. Rip them. Next up, in 30th place, with another huge time cut of over 5 seconds, Letas, with a time of 26.50. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Letas, all 26 of them. Starts off with the punch trick and triple jumps up all the way over, goes all the way up to the top of the mountain just with some jumps and the AB kick trick to allow you to just kick up any slope. Rides the slope all the way down to this wing cap at the bottom, uses the falling wing cap to get a very low flight to be able to make it all the way over to the wing cap on the little mini island. Breaks that and grabs the wing cap with a ground pound, only needs to make it over here. Breaks this one with a ground pound as well and just flies all the way over, actually cancels the flight, tricked me, with a dive at the very end. Congratulations to Letas for getting 30th place in this competition. Next up, in 29th place. Oh, Rip again. Hope that'll be a common theme. Rip Mario. Shaving off almost a full second over Letas in 30th place. In 29th, it is Endurance with a time of 25.55, barely missing the full time cut. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Endurance. Starting off sleeping. Punches into the custom warp. Looks like they're going around the back of the island, going around with a long jump. Breaks the box and gets the wing cap with the help of a well-placed ground pound. Probably going to ground pound into this box as well, yes. Also flies over the very start to be able to get through, clips through the wall a little bit, showing off some of the not-so-great collision on the top of that wall. Triple jumps all the way up, flies all the way into the top wing cap box, and then just long jumps down to get into the final pipe. What a great run by Endurance. What a great run by Endurance, getting 29th place, the first sub-30th of the competition, as well as the first sub-26. Next up, in 28th place, Rip Mario, because it is Mario Killer, with a time of 25.37. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Mario Killer. Rest in peace, Mario. Let's see if he dies at the end this time. Starts off by sliding into the warp using the little mini slope. Starts off with a sparkly triple jump all the way up a little bit faster, and another sparkly triple jump to be able to make it all the way up to the wing cap on the top of the island. Flies all the way down. Flies all the way down to be able to ground pound into that wing cap. Uses the glitchy bonk, but some glitchy ledge grab rather, and bonks to be able to make it all the way through. Haven't actually seen that before myself. What a great run so far. Just cancels it with the help of the edge and then jumps into the pipe at the very end. Great routing by Mario Killer. Congratulations on getting 28th in this competition. Next up. Oh, Rip. Living up to his name by killing Mario at the end. Next up, in 27th place, barely beating Mario Killer by a few frames, it is Tempo Mancer. Congratulations on getting 27th with a time of 25.30. Let's load up their run. I believe this is Tempo Mancer's first run. Excited to see. Yep, description, first TAS. I'm guessing I got top 30. How close was I? You definitely did get top 30. Congratulations. Walks a little bit. Goes all the way over the slip. Ooh, grinds a little bit with the help of a side flip. Wasn't even sure that that was going to be able to get up. Thought they were going for the box in the bottom. It goes all the way to the very top. Ground pounds into that wing cap box. A very interesting route so far by Tempo Mancer. Gets the wing cap on the island. Side flips up and long jumps over to the first wing cap box next to the entrance and goes into the pipe that has been moved to directly in front of the starting area. Congratulations to Tempo Mancer for getting 27th place in this competition. Next up, in 26th place, you know him, you love him, it is Scuttlebug Razor, with a time cut of over 4 seconds over Tempo Mancer, with a time of 21.13. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Scuttlebug Razor. Description, play All-Star Adventure. Kicks into the warp. Does the punch trick to get a little bit of extra speed at the start. Looks to be doing the similar side flip up with a triple jump up the mountain, but this time slides down and kicks into the wing cap to avoid having to ground pound and take a long time. Another kick into the wing cap. A little bit of minor optimization there, just saving them tons of time over the previous competitors, and long jumps and punches to slide off and immediately just fall into the warp pipe at the very end. What a great run by the Scuttlebug Razor. finishing with a time of 21.13 before slowly dying in the water by getting eaten by Bubba the fish. Happens every time. Congratulations. Next up, in 25th place, with a time cut of exactly 1 second. That's right, exactly 1 second taken off. It is Shadow XFM with a time of 20.13. Let's watch their run. Congratulations to Shadow XFM for getting 25th place in this competition. Don't worry, these times are going to drop very soon. Description G. Changing the camera to fixed. Interesting. Probably going to be some cool camera work done on this task. Sparkly dribble jumps up, same side flip, but this time uses the pipe to get all the way up a little bit farther. Side flips down to get all the way near the one at the very start. Ground pounds does the clip through. I love that ledge grab clip that you can do. Ooh, nice grind to be able to get an instant double jump. Breaks the last wing cap, and another grind to just fly and somehow make it into that pipe. What on earth? That pipe entry at the very end looks super close to me. Congratulations, Shadow XFM. That run looked pretty dang sick. Even though it was only 25th place, you definitely optimized that pretty dang good. Good job to Shadow XFM. Next up, in 24th place, with the first sub-20 of the competition, it is Let's Create 123 with a time of 19.60. Let's load up their run. Mario's not dying this time. Saving him. Oh no. They forgot their pizza rolls, they say in the description. Starts off with a punch trick and a long jump all the way around the backside, canceling the dive with the help of that little corner. Forward side flip up past the pole. Just another side flip to immediately break the box. Side flip dive, shoutouts to Nis. Ground pounds to break that wing cap box. Another side flip to just make it up all the way on that side. Cancels the sparkly triple jump without even having to go to the bounce. Breaks the top wing cap box and then dives into the pipe at the very end. All of these routes have been so unique, and people have been shaving off seconds and seconds. Congratulations to Let's Create 123 for getting 24th place in this competition. Next up, speaking of shaving off seconds, in 23rd place, shaving off yet again another full second, it is Canif with a time of 18.60. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Canif. This is the second save in a row. Say that 10 times fast. Description: another hard task, but somewhat proud of the results. I would be too. Goes into the warp. Ooh, look at this camera work right here. Sparkly triple jumps does the same way all the way up to the top of the mountain a lot of people have been doing, but manages to kick and not get hit with the ceiling to be able to conserve the speed all the way down to the second wing cap. Goes all the way over the front, does the firstie and conserves speed with a slide kick, and does a jump dive all the way into the pipe at the end, holding the A button so the wing cap could actually make them go all the way into the pipe. What a great run by Canif. Also dying at the end seems to be a common theme if you go into that pipe. Apologize on some of the dropped frames. Doesn't appear to be on my end. At least from what I can see. But either way, let's keep going. That was Canif in 23rd place. Next up, in 22nd place, Nathan with a time of 18.27. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Nathan. Does a punch trick and uses the little edge between the boxes to get an instant double jump. Breaks the first box, long jumps up mountain, side flips, dives, somehow breaks that block with that dive, instantly ground pounds to break that block as well, goes over the one pipe, does another side flip, and just side flips and jumps into the final pipe at the end. What a great run by Nathan, getting 22nd place in this competition. What a great run, getting 22nd place. Also, dying to Bubba. Seems to be happening to everyone these days. Rest in peace. Next up, in 21st place, a legendary freerunner and a legendary Super Mario 64 TASer, Brett, finishing with a time of 18.07. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Brett for finishing with a time of 18.07, almost getting the sub 18 seconds in this competition. Description: I did this an hour before deadline, so if it's bad, that's why. Alright, sure. Totally believe that. Just kidding, I love you, Brett. Does a punch trick and goes all the way. Wow, what a glitchy wall kick off that log. This route looks really cool, even if it's not the fastest. Does a triple jump dive with the help of the wing cap to be able to make it all the way over to that wing cap box. Cancels the flight by landing one more time. Gets the final wing cap box and just falls into the pipe. That was a really sick-looking run by Brett, finishing in 21st place. I loved that wall kick off of the plank at the very start. Really made it look incredibly cool. Next up, rounding out the top 20. In 20th place with the first sub 18 second run, it is Missing Undefined with a time of 17.80. Let's load up their run, shall we? Description: a sparkly triple jump, very big height jumping down. Yeah, he really described it. Starts off into the warp and goes all the way down on the bottom. Completely different route than some of the earlier competitors. Firstying up, doesn't even need to grab the ledge. Wow, never considered using the box to firsty all the way up. Breaks the second box, breaks the third, sparkly triple jumps up, and just AB kicks up the mountain. What an interesting route, finishing off with a dive recover into the pipe at the very end. What a great run by Missing Undefined. A very unique route so far. Pretty much a lot of people have been doing unique routes this far down in the competition, but still, they all look pretty dang cool. Next up, in 19th place, LRF Lou. I believe their second entrance ever into a TAS competition, with a time of 17.63, beating Missing Undefined by a couple frames. Let's load up their run. Let's see the interesting route they used. Description: so I can put anything here and you'll read it on stream. I've got nothing. Not anything. Goes out for the long jump. Goes all the way around, just first he's up. A similar route, it looks like. Just doing the regular triple jump up, though. Just kicks the wing cap box, doesn't wall kick off of it or anything. Kicks it, side flips underneath, and just jumps into the final modified pipe. Showing off a little grinding action afterwards as well. Congratulations to LRF Lou for getting 19th place in this competition. Oh no, watch out for Bubba, he's coming. He got him. Mario has died once again. Rest in peace. Next up, in 18th place, Lego My Edio 0141, beating LRF Lou by 2 frames with a time of 17.57. Will this turn out to be a frame war from here on out? I don't know. You guys will have to keep watching to see. Edio, I'm not reading that one. Come on, dude. Whoa, what are you doing? Doing some crazy movement right at the very start, tricking me. Starts off with a regular triple jump and using the slope to be able to get up a little bit faster, not having to triple jump to get all the way up to the one on the top of the mountain. Side flipping and triple jumping over the pipe to be able to make it to the one on the island. Diving, goes over to the one by the start, and just does a regular double jump dive, using the wing cap to slow the fall to be able to make it all the way into the pipe at the very end. I wonder what's going to happen now after the run's over. Can't be Mario dying, right? Congratulations to Edio for getting 18th place in this competition, with the time of 17.57. Next up, in 17th place, Taychuk, with a huge time cut of almost 2 seconds. This far into the competition, great job to Taychuk, with a time of 15.60. That's right, these times are coming down fast. And somehow Mario avoided death there. Huh. Let's watch Taychuk's run. Starts off with a long jump. Alright. Does a little bit of a turn to be able to make it to the pipe. Breaks the first wing cap box. Dive grinds on there to get some speed. First dive grind, I believe, seen in a while. That's all the wing caps, except for the one at the very start, and just finishes with a triple jump into the pipe at the very end. These runs are getting so fast it's hard to commentate. Showing off a little bit of a cool thing you can do with wing cap boxes there as well. Congratulations to Taychuk for getting 17th place in this competition. Next up, Frame Wars resuming a little bit, with Mad Ghost Deck beating Taychuk by 0.2 of a second. Let's load up their run, getting 16th place. Congratulations to Mad Ghost Deck for getting the first person into the top half of the competition as well. Description: yes, this dust is intended, but not obligatory, I guess. Intended dust. I'll believe it when I see it. Starts off with 2 long jumps to be able to make it all the way up. First, he's under the wing cap block. Interesting strat so far. Yet another firstie on the wing cap block. Whoa, first water clip up I've seen. That's what allowed them to get 16th place in this competition. What a great run by Mad Ghost Deck. Nice glitchy wall kick right at the end, showing off a little bit of free run action, all the cool stuff that you can do in Mario. That trick with the island at the very top, the water, if you clip through the wall and enter the water from the side, you upwarp to the water's surface. Therefore, that's what he did to get up there very fast. Congratulations to Mad Ghost Deck. First person to do that yet. I believe that's going to be of great use to some of the later TASers. Next up, in 15th place, Mr. Shots with a time of 15.13. Sub 15 appears to be coming soon. Looks and appears to be coming soon at the same time. Next up, let's watch Mr. Shots run. Goes into the warp. Goes all the way under the bottom, first of all, and first he's up off of the back of the wing cap box to just be able to get the one in the very front. First, he's yet again side flips off the pipe. I've never seen a side flip off of that pipe so far. What an interesting route by Mr. Shots. So many firsties off the wing cap blocks to break them, which is relatively hard to do in my experience. And just finishing off with some great routing to finish into this pipe. Seems to be a pretty uncommon pipe to end up in. What a great run to Mr. Shots, finishing in 15th place. Next, truly winning the frame war in 14th place. Literally frame. The time of 14.83, beating Mr. Shots by 0.3 of a second. Congratulations on winning the frame war. Frame. It's funny because his name is Frame and it's a frame war. Right? Kicks into the warp. Long jumps, uses the little edge there to do a quick dive grind. Kicks and cancels the wing cap box with the help of the edge. So much triple jumps, wow. Triple jumping all the way up the mountain. And then just finishes. Wow, what a great run. These runs are starting to get really sick. I love triple jumping all the way up the mountain. If you land while you're in the triple jumping wing cap, you can just triple jump again, and triple jump again, and triple jump again, allowing him to get up very fast. Congratulations to Frame for getting 14th place in this competition. The first sub 15 in both placement and time. Next up, though, unluckily in 13th place, doing pretty good, it is Iwer Sanch with a time of 14.57. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Iwer, or Iver if he's German. Description: hope I don't miss the fast routes again. Kicks into the warp. Dive grinds on the right side of the blocks to be able to make it all the way over to this wing cap block with a little bit of extra speed. Does 2 triple jumps right there. Another water clip to be able to make it all the way up onto the top of the mountain. First, he's off of that wing cap block. Does an does a classic Iru drop. That is a piece of advanced Mario tech. An Iru drop to instantly do a double jump after landing. You might have seen him walk for a little bit. Instantly get a double jump and then a triple jump to allow him to make it to the final wing cap block and then make it into the pipe at the very end after clipping through the wall. What a great run by Iwer. Getting 13th place, showing off some advanced tech, clipping through the mountain, doing an Iru drop. What a great run. Unfortunately, though, getting 13th. Pretty unlucky. Next up. In 12th place. I am too, Mario. In 12th place, CeeSZee, getting a time of 14.47, beating Iwer by 1/10 of a second. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Xander. Unfortunately missing the top 10, but still doing pretty dang sick. Description: whoops, this isn't Super Mario Galaxy. Xander, well known for his Super Mario Galaxy TASes. Going over the right side, actually hitting the switch. First thing off of the wink out block, yet another water clip. Falling off to just break that wink out block as well. Seems to be doing a pretty common route, but what was that ending? Oh man, I loved that wink. I loved that wall jump. Firsty dive into the pipe all the way at the very end. What a great run by Xander. Unfortunately missing the top 10, but still, all these runs are looking really cool. By the way, rip Mario once again. Next up, also unfortunately barely missing the top 10, and also coincidentally beating his previous competitor by 1/10 of a second. It is Alex X167 with a time of 14.37. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Alex, well known for tying with the other Alex last time. Waits outside of the warp. Fakes a kick down. Little mini free run right there just to look cool before he actually starts the task. Woo, I don't even know what that movement was. Fancy grinding off the cork boxes. Yet another water clip up. Side flips to break that box. Dives, another side flip, and a triple jump, somehow making it up there with the help of that triple jump and making it into the pipe at the very end to get 11th place in this competition. Congratulations to Alex for getting 11th place with a time of 14.37, finishing off in the Goomba pipe. And now that the 11th place is done, are you guys ready for the top 10? Starting off in 10th place. In 10th place, Nis with a time of 14.27, also coincidentally beating his previous competitor by 1/10 of a second. Let's load up their run. This is where it starts to get really good, folks. Tell all your friends. Tune in right now. Description. Nis, well known for being an advanced tasser. Goes all the way to the left side. Haven't seen the plank in a while. So many dive grinds, sparkles, triple jumps. Uses the slope in a firstie to conserve speed all the way around the front of the island. Clips up. Doesn't even need to do the water trick, and firsties off of that box to go into that pipe. Wow, what a great run by Nis. Let's watch that one more time. One more time. Look at some of the advanced stuff he does here. Look at all the grinding to get speed. Some grinding, even more grinding just to get so much speed before, or very fast. A firstie off the box, conserving the slope speed after jumping off of it, clipping through with the help of that glitchy ledge grab, and doing a firstie right there to conserve the horizontal speed even faster to end all the way in the pipe. What a great run by Nis, getting 10th place in this competition. Next up, in 9th place, Nonsense, with the first sub 14 of the competition in total. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Nonsense for getting yet another top 10. This guy gets top 10s every dang task. He's so good. Goes into the warp. Dives, wow. Interesting movement to be able to act instantly. Side flips and firsties off of that one. Somehow gets a side flip off there. Lands on the pipe to be able to instantly break. Triple jumping all the way up the mountain. He did a flight triple jump into another flight triple jump into a flight triple jump to break the final box and land into the pipe at the very end. These runs are getting so fast, it is hard for me to even commentate them. There's so much going on. Let's watch this one more time. Slightly slower, so I have a little bit more time to commentate. Starts off just able to go instantly act out of that dive recover. Firsties off the front. Side flips and does fancy movement to land on the wing cap box. Side flip ground pounds to get all the way up the mountain and does some flight triple jumps into the pipe at the very end. What a great run by Nonsense, getting the first sub 14-second run of this competition, earning yet another top 10. Next up, in 8th place, cutting off yet another pretty big time cutoff. There's a lot of fancy routing stuff that can come up to this point. In 8th place, living up to his name, it is Tomato Bird 8. Shoutouts to TB8. Let's load up their run. Description: give a massive applause to Ted for reading this movie description. I gotta see some claps in the chat. Does a punch trick. Fancy dies. What was that? Turnaround to conserve speed or something? I don't know. Slides firsties, goes up over the slope. Firsties off of that block as well, and does water clip up another firstie. So much firsties on the wing cap blocks. Congratulations to Tomato Bird. What? What? Huh, never seen this before. Congratulations to Tomato Bird, ending off with a black screen. Let's watch that one more time. Huh. Does the punch trick. A little bit of turnaround there. Not really sure what that was for, but apparently it got him into the top 10. Firsting off that block. Firsting off that one with the help of a side flip to get all the way up. Water clips up and first off of that block to land in the pipe that is still in its normal spot. And then I have no idea what's going on here. What on earth? Huh. Does some kind of weird trick to just make it completely black. Congratulations to Tomato Bird, getting 8th place in this competition. Doing particularly well. And now, this is when these results start to get a little bit crazy. You thought last time was cool. Next up, the first tie of the competition in 6th place. Rush 57 with time of 13.33. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Rush for getting into the top 6 in this competition. Description: H. That's not allowed, Rush. Trying to do some cheese, but fortunately the blocks are already there. Doing it Mario Cam. First he's off that block. Water clips all the way up to the very top. That's what that little splash is for. Turns around, does a side flip. Goes all the way around the backside. And finishes in that pipe. What a great run by Rush, earning 6th place in this competition. Let's play it back one more time. Not a big fan of the Mario Cam choice, but still, looking pretty dang sick movement-wise. Firsting off of the wing cap block. Side flipping diving to break that wing cap block. Just doing a regular side flip to break that one. Going around the backside of the island, firsting off of that wing cap block, which is pretty hard to do to firstie off of it and still break it, because you have to actually hit the ceiling below it while hitting the wall. And conserving speed. What a legendary run by Rush 57, earning a 6th place. Unfortunately, barely missing out on the top 5. Congratulations to them. Next up, also in 6th place, beating out his rival of the same name, Alex Palix 1, also with a time of 13.33. Let's load up their run and save Mario from that approaching Goomba, shall we? Fancy camera stuff right there. Which way is he going? Look at this crazy camera work that's going on here. It's hard to even tell what's going on other than the general route. Side flip diving to break that wing cap block. Firsting off of that wing cap seems to be the common route, just managing to do it exactly at the same speed as Rush, so I can't even say shaved off a couple frames. Let's watch that one more time in a little bit of slower motion, because that camera was really hard to tell what was going on. Starts out with a jump, just makes it all the way up, gets up with the help of a firstie while kicking off the wing cap block. Somehow breaks that wing cap block, not even really sure how. Side flip dives to break that wing cap block, shoutouts to Nis, and then firsties off of the final wing cap block to finish their run. What a great run by Alex Palix 1, earning them another 6th place in this competition. And now, you thought a tie in 6th place was crazy, right? Well, guess what? There's another tie in the top 10, and it is not for 5th, it is for 4th. In 4th place, 5th Dispense with a time of 13.27. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to 5th Dispense for barely missing out on the top 3, but still doing really sick. Description, shoutouts to OneTed59, the commentator. That's me. Making it all the way up, using the switch to get up a little bit faster. Somehow Firsty's there, not even really sure how that wall kick even worked. Falls all the way down to Firsty off that one. Uses the slope to get on the pipe, and a double Firsty with a wall clip right at the end, just for good measure, to finish in 4th place. What a great run by 5th Dispense, earning them 4th place. And now, you heard 4th place. You heard tie. You know what's coming, right? Bubba eating Mario, of course. You know what's coming, right? In 4th place. This has been a common in-joke in the TASing community for a couple months now. It is Dylan Stedge, finishing with a time of 13.27 as well. Congratulations to Dylan. The famous Project M Tasser, earning 4th place. Description, I've put in over 10,000 re-records into this entry. Let's see if it does well. I'd say it did very well. Punch tricks, goes around the left side. Wow, just grinding there, not even dive grinding. Sparkly triple jumping over the pole. Firstying off that block. Wow, going all the way up that side of the mountain. Hold up, how did that... What? What a great run by Dylan Stedge. That totally looks like it had 10,000 re-records worth of work into it. That looked incredible. Let's watch that one more time. Very unique route, even this late in the competition. Let's watch that in slightly slow motion. Goes over to the left side, a little bit of grinding action right there. Side flips and sparkly triple jumps all the way up into that in the island. Firsties and just triple jumps into the top wing cap block. Falls all the way down. Oh, just as a side flip wall kick, that's what that was. And lands in the pipe at the very end. Before falling to their death. Mario has sure died a lot of times in this competition. Mamma mia. Congratulations to Dylan Stedge for getting 4th place in this competition. Now, for the top 3, or rather, should I say, for the top 2, because yet again, for the 3rd place in a row, there is another tie, this time for 2nd place. This far down in the competition, there's people tying. In 2nd place, Skepex with a time of 13.17. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Skepex for earning a silver medal in this part of the competition. Going into the warp. Ooh, doing some fancy movement right there to get a little bit of extra speed off the front. Long jumping up, doing the water clip, side flipping, using the log to cancel the dive recover, going around the backside and finishing by landing directly into that pipe. What a incredibly fast run. Let's watch this one more time in slight slow-mo, because we got to at this point. These runs are getting so quick. Starts off by doing a quick dive and dive recover using the edge. First he's off that wing cap block. Water clips all the way up to get the one on the very top. Cancels the dive recover with the log. Immediately does a sparkly triple jump and cancels it to get around the backside and lands in the pipe to finish their run. What a great number 2 run to Skepex, finishing with 13.17. Make sure not to spoil the results if you know who is still in, because we want this to be a surprise. And now, for the final 2nd place entrant. Better luck next time to this person, so close to 1st, but so far away. In 2nd place, MKDasher with a time of 13.17 as well. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to MKDasher, the previous winner of Task 1, Description, I need to get some butter. Make sure not to spoil the first place result if you know who's still in. Although he's probably celebrating already regardless. Starts off long jumping around the side. Fancy dive grinds just to get tons of speed. Uses the pipe, slope, firsties. We've already seen this route lots of times, but not this fast. Not MKDasher style. Not second place worthy. What a great run to MKDasher, finishing in style, earning a silver place medal. With currently, I believe, the highest score so far in this competition. Let's watch that one more time. Congratulations on yet another silver medal. Or sorry, the first silver medal of this year. Watch it in a little bit of slow motion. Look at all these fancy dive grinds to get so much speed at the very start. Side flips to break the box a little bit faster. Use of the slope, use the firstie to conserve speed off the slope. Another firstie off of the wing cap box, use the water clip to get up, and the final firstie, so many firsties off the wing cap boxes to just fall directly into the pipe at the very end. Congratulations to MKDasher for getting second place in the TAS Competition 2019 Task 2. And now, for the winner of the Super Mario 64 TAS Competition Task 2 2019, in first place, we've joked about him a lot, CeeSZee, with a time of 13.03. Not even close. Destroying the competition. Let's see these results. Congratulations to CeeSZee for beating out every single 31 other TASers. Let's watch their run. Earning their first victory so far. Cancels the dive recover with help of that switch. Water clips all the way up to the top. Uses the pipe. Just turns around and long jumps. Whoa. What a fantastic run by CeeSZee. Earning first place. Just awe-inspiring. Let's watch that one more time, and then one more time in slow motion, as we always do. Long jumps over, cancels the dive recover. Goes up, clips through the water to upwarp to the very top of the mountain. Breaks the wing cap box, makes it all the way around to this wing cap box, firsties, and finishes by going into the pipe. Oops. What a great run by CeeSZee, earning first place in this competition. Let's watch that one more time in slow motion. Super slow-mo, just to be able to really tell what happened in this task. Starts off going to the right, cancels this dive recover with the help of the switch, instantly able to act out of it. Jumps firsties up to get up off the wing cap box, clips through the wall, side flips to break the wing cap a little bit faster, falls all the way down, long jumps to break that wing cap block, another long jump, dives, dive recovers, and firsties, finishing off with a dive directly into the pipe. What a fantastic run by the winner, CeeSZee. Destroying everyone else in this competition, not winning by a frame, by winning by quite a few frames, by 0.14. Finally winning a TAS competition in 2019. There were no DQs in this competition, so that is all of the entrants. Thanks for watching, but we still have one more quick thing to show off. That is the next task. You may be wondering, what is this next task? Is it another custom objects place task where we can figure out where everything is en route? Let's see. The next task. In Snowman's Land, that's right, we have not seen a snowy course yet. Use the given save state. Start by leaving the igloo. Touch all 4 signs. Collect the specific red coin that will be shown on screen in a second, and end by re-entering the igloo. For specific rules, see the TAS Competition Discord. This is the red coin you need to collect. This is 1 sign, 2 sign, 3 sign, and 4 sign. Rip Mario, by the way. That is the red coin, the farthest one, all the way up on the elevated slope. I'm super excited to see all of the sick entrants to that task. that is going to be very exciting to watch and to commentate over. Excited to see a ton of entrants. Make sure to join the TAS Competition Discord, and figure out exactly how to get started. Expect to see a bunch of entrants and a bunch of new people, especially after this sick of a task. I should mention it is due on February 16th at 3:30 p.m. EST, so in exactly 2 weeks after the one was due today. Now get cracking, Tassers. Show me some sick runs. In the meantime, thank you all for watching. I have been OneTed59, signing out. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.